Summertime, summertime. Så du min, og jeg vild med dig. Summertime, summertime. Honey, solen danser, du og jeg.
So, hi there Scorpio, this is your modern shaman Maria and RainbowLand here with this week's weekly forecast, and it's for the week commencing at the 10th of July until the 17th of July 2018. Hi there Scorpio, so now I can turn up the volume of the intensity a little bit again. No, just kidding. Not kidding. But this week it's very interesting because in your 9th house we are having a partial solar eclipse. This means it's just a solar eclipse. You cannot see it. You can see it if you have a really good eye on the sky, but it's still okay because it's within the orb of 18 degrees to be called one, but it's more like a very powerful new moon. So it's happening in your 9th house and in opposition to your ruler, Pluto, your co-ruler, your modern ruler, in the 3rd house, in your 3rd house, in your 3rd house of Capricorn. So, what does this mean to you? Well, this can be that you are going to have an emotional catharsis in regards to your belief systems. Anything that has been holding you back, preventing you from seeing the world in a broader perspective. Some kind of veil that you need to unveil on a very deep emotional level. There's a transformation needed, and the thing about the eclipses are that they last for 6 months. They have this, but it's still at the same time a precursor, I would say, to for the next 2 years. 2 years. So this is not just a small week. It's a process that will go on for the next 2 years in order to really expand your horizon in such a broad way, because the North Node at the 7th of November is going to go into Cancer for 1.5 years. So, and we will have several eclipses here in Cancer over these next 2 years. This means for you that something in the world has to trigger this blockage that you have, this fear of some kind that you have of letting go of old belief systems or patterns that does not no longer serve you. And how does the universe do that? Well, they send in someone, probably through your communication, that harshly, through, you know, having the role of Pluto, communicating, because it's the 3rd house, something to you that triggers this so it comes up to the surface. And remember to not shoot the messenger, but when you react to something, then you have to own it yourself and try, because me as an Aries, for example, we have the same rulers, and with Mars and Aries, I can act a little too fast sometimes, and I'm convinced that this is right and don't even think, because I just speak and I say it, and then afterwards, shoot, I could have kept this to myself, but I was so angry that I said it anyways. And now I have to crawl back and say, I'm sorry, I kind of know that it was me. But the good thing about being able to stop it before, you don't have the same tendency, I know, as a Scorpio. But just remember, before you have this anger towards someone, then own it yourself and see, okay, now I'm triggered. Instead of having a whole dramatic situation with someone out there, then just try to be calm and think about why are you triggered. Because anytime we're triggered, it's because it's reflecting something within us. Because if we weren't triggered, if we don't get triggered, there's nothing in here that you need to work with. But when you do, it is reflecting something inside of you that needs to come to the surface and be worked with. So, find a way to sit with it and let go of it. And we have also this grand trine this week in the water sign still going on. So this means that this will support you very much indeed, in a way, because we have Jupiter moving forward in your sign. So now it's your time to like break out again. And you know, it's been going retrograde, so you've been going over old stuff for the last 4 months, and it's been hard for you because with you and Jupiter in your sign is always so deep and on deep level, and now it's moving forward. So now it's your time to, you know, in Donald Duck, Fit Moon, what is he called? Goofy. He eats these, he can eat these peanuts or nuts, and then he becomes super goofy, you know, with blue thing here, veil, I don't know what you call it, and then a red cat suit, and then he can just save the world, and he gets so strong. And this is you this week, Scorpio, ready to fly out there in the world as a superhero and do your thing, expand your horizon, move forward. And also you have to remember that we have Mercury in your 10th house still, so communication wise you're still on the field with the career, communicating here. And then we have Venus moving into your 11th house, and in Virgo. And that's good because that's going to trigger your social skills, and you're going to be out there joining other people. Or please do so, because it's asking you to for the next 28 days. And if you're single, it might be a chance to meet someone that you can be romantic with. And what else do we have? Well, I think that was about it. That was the most important things. No. As you do this, because this is a sensitive area, remember to shield yourself and to clean. As we do in Heartfulness, we clean things out. There's many ways of doing that. For me, it's not important which system you use, but I mean, I've tried 20 different over the last 20 years where I've been into developing on a deeper level consciously. But I found the most effective just to imagine, this is from Heartfulness, just to imagine any complexity leaving my system through my back, through a black smoke, not going into any battle with it, or reflecting, oh, this was that, no, just let it leave. Remember to meditate, and that will also help you clean, and that's very important, to meditate. Drink more water, not too cold because it's killing your digestion or slowing down your digestion, and get some fresh air. Get out there and express yourself as Jupiter is moving forward. What else was it? Yeah. And whatever downfall you had in the past with communication or anything restricting you was in the past. And whatever downfall you might have now, where you feel like you lose a battle or you win at a too high price, remember that don't force through too much, but just know that through your clear intention, through shielding your energy from bad energy and remembering to stay on the right track with you, because you have a wild horse to ride, as we've talked about in earlier programs. Having meditated and done your thing, your homework, then your horizon will expand the way you want it to, and the life you came here to live, your purpose, your life purpose, your call, and your life path, you will get right back onto the right life path again, in a trust and trustful open heart that everything is just as it's supposed to be. Thank you so much for watching this week, Scorpio, and remember to don't follow trends, follow your heart. Yeah. For the good students here, by the way, it could be that you're getting a new teacher, because this is a new beginning within this field. It's in your 9th house. It can be expansion. It can be traveling, long distance travels. It can be you moving to another place or getting a new teacher that expands your mind. And talking about expanding your mind also on a deeper level, if you want to be one of my good viewers, extra good viewers that gets an apple, no, I'm the one who has to get the apple, or just get extra points, you go to my channel to see the collective report, because the collective report is us as a race here on the planet Earth globally, which energies we meet, and how other people also are in the same boat as you, and how the energies are for all of us globally. That's the collective report. Maria and RainbowLand is the name of the channel. Go into that underneath this video somewhere. You can click into it and take the first video to see the collective report. This was only for your sun sign. The collective draws a broader picture. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next week. By the way, now there's some images from Tokyo where we were driving, me and my amazing partner today. See ya.
jeg er vild med dig. Sommer, sommer, sommer.